stuff.
Yeah, you're all good. You're running now, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the world's greatest podcast with 3 of the best comedians on planet Earth. My name is Muhsin Yesilada the 14th. To my left, I have Farhan, the kingpin of Pakistan solo.
King of the Pakistanis.
Sure. And we have Luke, Crazy Eyes Chilton, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's very
That's a
offensive.
condition.
Yeah, that's a
rude.
disability. Why
Wait,
you bring
what?
That up?
That's a
Oh, yeah, you got a lazy eye.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, man?
Oh, my
Don't
bad.
act like that wasn't what you were referencing.
I don't even want to do
Nah,
That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
I feel bad now.
Jesus.
Should we just kick him out and you just take over?
Yeah, I think so.
Luke, I'm sorry,
This
man.
is why you don't even let me have a camera on this show.
It's got a whole joke about it, man. How did you not know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it was? It was a subconscious thing. I said it and then I realized that came from my subconscious, not from my conscious. Me and my subconscious are already apologizing. This is what happens when you wear white. You suddenly assume
Become
superiority.
You become white.
Luke, do you forget?
Oh, now you're shitting on me for my race.
Yeah.
You're saying he's not white enough.
Well, to be honest, right? You are white, right? But I do feel like you assimilate quite well into other.
Have you ever done a 23andMe?
Yeah.
Well, what did it say?
White.
Oh, is
all
it?
the white?
I could see like one Jewish.
Bit Jewish.
Yeah, I could say I was gonna say like 1% like Arab or
Yeah.
something because
I think Jews kind of are Arab white people, aren't they?
they're Arab. No,
Yeah.
I mean like if they're from Palestine, then yeah, they're Arab.
Yeah. A little bit of that.
Notice how I said Palestine there.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, I was gonna say it because of your like beard and stuff,
Yeah, my hairy body.
and you got that.
With longer hair, that's what people
Sharp
think
eyes.
Jesus looked like.
Yeah.
They think that was the aesthetic Jesus.
No, I think
Wow.
Jesus would have been more brown,
Yeah, he would have been. Yeah,
like Muhammad Salah.
probably about my skin tone or a bit browner.
I think it would have been like Salah.
Yeah, because he'd have had the tan, the camels.
Yeah,
The camels change your skin color.
yeah.
Well, riding a camel would change your skin color.
Because you
Was where do you ride a camel? In the desert.
Maybe, yeah. All right.
Yeah. And you'll get. Maybe that's why the camels are that color.
Maybe.
Maybe. But we'll be speaking a lot more about our Saudi Arabia.
I mean, I think that's why most animals are that color because they assimilate to their surroundings.
we didn't.
Polar bears.
Can I just say, right?
Yes.
We're going to talk about our Saudi Arabia trip later on in the podcast. But just a quick note on camels. We went to the Middle East. I didn't see a single real camel.
Oh yeah.
Not one.
But we didn't go to like a desert place.
Yeah, you'd hope there would be some there.
We were like in the Vegas part of it.
Yeah. But more on that later on. UFC 293
Oh yeah, 293.
on the shallowest card of all time.
Shallow.
Oh yeah, it's just like 2 decent fights and the rest of it's pretty abysmal. Israel Adesanya versus Deshaun Strickland.
Palestine Adesanya. Palestine Adesanya.
That's the best joke of this podcast ever.
Palestine Adesanya versus Deshaun Strickland.
Deshaun Strickland.
Deshaun Strickland.
Deshaun.
Yeah, that's what people are calling him.
Oh really? Why?
Because of the amount of black jokes he makes.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so people start calling
He used to be a white nationalist, you know?
Oh yeah, and that's such a TikTok thing where he used to be a white nationalist and TikTok has decided to call him Deshaun.
It's like Mike Perry saying he's 1% Nigerian or whatever. They gave him the pass.
Mike Perry says the M word, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. They gave him the pass.
Like Mexican, they let black Americans just let Mexicans say the M word.
I know.
Have you guys noticed that?
Yeah.
Is it? I didn't know. Yeah.
I don't know why. 6ix9ine.
Tekashi 6ix9ine will be in an interview on a podcast with loads of black people, and he'll just be spitting the N word, and no one will even blink.
They get treated like shit in America, right?
I think that's why they
So-
have like an understanding, so they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, we'll let you guys say it.
Yeah, I think it's that.
Do you reckon people assume I'm Mexican when I go to America too?
If you go there, then you can probably...
That's where I can say the
Yeah,
N
you
word.
can say in America, not here.
Yeah. Oh God.
So,
Israel, Palestine after
Palestine. So, yes. So, Palestine Adesanya.
I might be up there top 3 funniest things you've ever said.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So,
Good for
yes.
you, man.
So,
You've been a lot funnier recently. I don't know
thank
what's
you.
happened. Are you happier or sadder?
I don't know.
It's kind of annoying. Not gonna lie.
So, Palestine Adesanya versus Sean Strickland. So he was meant to fight.
Sorry, carry on.
He was meant to fight Dricus, but obviously Dricus wasn't ready or injured, which is kind of disappointing. I think everyone wanted that fight, you know, because of the storyline. You know.
I'm sorry, I can't get Palestine. I'm just thinking of the TikTok comments when we post that. It's going to be like bare Muslim guys, mashallah, and a couple of Israel like, oi! Oh, that's so going on. That's 1,000,000% going on TikTok.
Okay.
We have no choice. That's too funny. We're going to get heat for it.
Yeah.
But it's worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, God, sorry. All right, I'll calm down.
So, yeah, Izzy, busy.
Oh, it's already hot in here.
We need to be serious,
I
man.
don't know why that's so funny to me.
So, yeah, Style Bender.
Don't do it.
Style gone off with
Okay, thank
remix
God.
of it.
I was hoping. I was like, where's he going with this?
So, Style
Almost Bender.
Huh?
Almost Bender.
Style Bender was meant to fight Drickus. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
Disappointing, man. I think everyone wanted that fight. You know, Africa, the Battle of Africa. So now we're getting Sean Strickland versus Israel.
Which is still somehow the Battle of Africa.
Yeah, I guess. The Sean versus Israel. Yeah, Nigeria versus wherever Sean Strickland's from. Where's Sean Strickland from?
Somewhere where we're not welcome.
Oh, he's actually born in Anaheim, California, which is probably...
Really?
Yeah,
What? He's Californian?
I guess.
What madness.
I guess that does add to his whole paradoxical personality, though.
Yeah.
You know, he is a bit of a strange one.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have grown up somewhere else, but yeah.
Sean is one of those racist guys who say racist stuff, but like slap you on the back and laugh at the same time, so you're
Yeah.
not sure if he means it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sean Strickland's gotten a lot better, though. Like, we have to say, like... Since he lost to Pereira and then he lost to Cannonier, his last 2 wins have been quite good, man.
Yep. Last one was fun.
He's shown a lot more maturity. He's gone like 5 rounds now quite a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Even in his loss to Cannonier, you know, it was a split decision and it was quite close.
The last Donny he was fighting, no one was in a rush to fight that guy because
I know.
What's the guy's name?
He's got Magomedov in his
Yeah,
name, so-
you don't want to fight anyone with Ov.
and he beat him up. So
Yeah.
he's looking really good, man. Will it be enough to beat Izzy? I don't think so. But yeah, what do you think? How do you think the fight goes down?
I think Sean can sometimes be a little bit pedestrian,
Yeah,
plodding forwards,
yeah,
trying to use like a traditional boxing blocks,
Yeah,
you know, like the cross arms and the parallel arms and stuff, which is unique and interesting.
Philly shell, bro.
Yeah,
The only
yeah.
dude who uses the Philly shell.
Yeah,
in
which is
MMA.
bizarre to see in MMA, but I don't think that's gonna fly against someone as dynamic as Izzy.
yeah.
Like you're gonna walk forward and he's just gonna be there kicking your knees, slapping your ass.
Yeah, we saw how it went against Alex. So I don't think Izzy's just gonna beat him, like knock him out in 1 or 2 rounds. I think it'll either go to decision or it might be like a late finish for Izzy. I don't think Izzy's just gonna wipe him out early though. What do you think?
I don't think it'll look like Pereira
Nah, it won't.
because Izzy's more cautious.
Yeah,
I
Izzy's
think
more
Izzy will
cautious.
take a look at him.
Izzy will take his time.
Yeah, this might end up being quite boring.
It could be, yeah. That's what I'm saying, a 5-round
Izzy
boring
might just
decision.
want to just point it through.
But then again, it's in Australia, so maybe Izzy will have the hype, you know, to perform in front of his
Oceanic people.
Oceanic people, I was going to
Yeah.
say, yeah.
I guess there's a lot of New Zealand. You'd assume there's a lot of New Zealanders
Yeah.
in
I
Australia.
mean, there's going to be loads coming over to watch
Yeah.
that.
It's still a long flight though.
Is it?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's like a 7-hour flight.
Yeah, everyone thinks they're the same fucking place, but they're
It's far.
far. Yeah, well
Some-
different.
It's proper big.
Did you see Izzy said he wants to get a submission and he thinks this is the fight where it could happen?
Twister.
I guess.
Could you imagine?
That'd be great.
I don't want to. Don't bother with that shit, man. Just win the fight.
Just win the fight, yeah.
Also, whenever I've seen Izzy grapple, like offensively grapple, it does look like how I kind of look when I'm trying to put Lego pieces together. Like it's very slow. You're second guessing every decision. It doesn't look right.
Yeah, I think just go for the win, man.
Yeah.
If you got the striking advantage, there's no need to grapple with this guy.
No one cares about you getting a submission. That's
Especially over Sean Strickland.
not, like it doesn't get you brownie points in my mind.
Yeah.
It's not like you're Anderson Silva and you're throwing up triangles in the last minute against great wrestlers, you know?
This does feel like a little bit of a filler fight, though. Like, it's just...
Yeah. It does.
I wouldn't say it's a tune-up fight because no fight's a tune-up fight in the UFC, but it's a bit of a filler. Like, he was meant to get the big one against Dricus. He was meant to fight Hamza. Sean Strickland, like, he's no punk, but, you know, I guess for Izzy, does it get him excited? That's what I'm wondering.
Here's my problem. Here's what I worry about for Izzy. He's got a year and a half left before we start seeing a depreciation in his skills. Generally, when these fighters get to 36, shit hits the fan. I think there's like a wild...
Except for the heavyweight division.
Yeah, because they're bigger
weirdly
boys.
peak in like 40.
I think the reason why that is because the last thing to go is your power.
Yeah.
And heavyweights are more likely to rely on their power.
Fair.
Whereas when you're someone like Izzy and you're relying on your reflexes are the first thing to go with age.
Yeah.
That's why McGregor has become a shell of himself, because all the alcohol and drug abuse has messed up with his neurons.
Do you think guys with a kickboxing background have more longevity though?
Well, he's had a lot of fights, man.
That's true.
Like he's
Like,
not
he's only
taken
been-
a lot of damage, but there's wear and tear on the body, man.
He's not been doing MMA for a long time. That's what I'm saying.
But I think he's avoided damage as well.
He has avoided damage.
Yeah.
I think he'll be good until he's about 37, 38.
Do you think?
Because obviously Overeem's heavyweight, but Overeem, you know, he had quite a lot of longevity for a long time.
There's a ridiculous stat where like only like a couple of people ever have won world title fights after 36 who aren't heavyweights.
Who?
Well, I don't know. But it was like Luke Thomas was
Randy Couture?
no, who aren't heavyweights.
Yeah.
John Jones still hasn't. Daniel Cormier maybe.
Yeah. Heavyweight though.
Light heavyweight, he probably
Maybe.
defended a world title at 36.
Maybe he was 36. Yeah.
Who at middleweight has? Anderson didn't.
GSP?
No.
Yeah.
GSP won. How old was GSP when he beat Michael Bisping?
I don't think he was 36. I think he was like 34.
So maybe Bisping as well. Bisping was in.
Oh, yeah,
twilight
Bisping
of
was
his
about
career when he
37,
knocked out
yeah.
Luke Rockhold, yeah.
Yeah. So very few people. Like the list is small. And the further you go down the weights, the less people there are, because obviously reflexes and timing becomes a lot more needed when you go lower and lower. And that's the first thing that goes with people.
Do you think you'll win?
Who?
Izzy?
Yeah, he's going to win. He's going to win. It's just a matter of how exciting it is and what's next for him after that. He's going to fight Dricus because Dricus isn't there. Hasn't shown up. I think that's a mistake.
Oh, he's not going to be there. Oh,
He's
really?
not there yet.
Oh, that is a
He
big
should be in the octagon after talking some shit.
They've already had their face off though in the octagon.
I know, but keep it going.
Keep it
you know,
going,
keep
yeah.
the momentum
Well,
going.
Izzy saying that he's rooting for Hamza at 294 versus Paulo. So maybe, I guess if Hamza wins, I guess actually Hamza versus Izzy is the bigger fight.
Hamza's a nightmare for Izzy.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Well, let's see how he.
Hamza's a nightmare for everyone, though, isn't it?
Well, let's see how he looks at 185 first. We have to see that because maybe the power's not there.
Do you think it destroys Paulo?
I don't think he destroys him. I think it'll be competitive. It might look like the Burns one.
No, I don't think so, man.
That fight was so good.
But now that Paulo's got the power, and if Burns put Hamza down, then maybe Paulo can. But then again, if Hamza just grabs him, but do you think Hamza can just grab a dude that big? That's what I'm saying. We have to see.
Hamza had a lot of respect for Burns' ground game.
That's true, yeah.
He doesn't respect Paulo's.
But do you think he can just grab him and throw him around?
I think he probably could, you know.
You think he could?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm interested to see.
I mean, what do we know about Paulo's ground game that's so like...
No, just like strength-wise. Can he get just taken down, thrown down?
Yeah, I mean, they're all... Here's the thing with that, right? All of those guys are strong.
Yeah.
It's just about the difference in how quick they can get to you.
I think Hamza's going to win. I just don't know how easy it will.
Bro, Hamza can dive at your legs from across the octagon and catch.
Like, I'm just not
Kinda like
going
Khabib could.
I'm not just going to say Paulo Costa's going to go out like Kevin Holland did. I think Paulo might show a bit more. Well, we'll see.
God help anyone against Hamza, man.
But yeah, Adesanya versus Hamza is definitely more lucrative than Dricus, I think.
Yeah, I'd rather see that.
I think it's a bigger pay-per-view.
I'd rather Dricus not get a title shot, to be honest. I don't like his
don't
face.
you think he deserves it after Robert Whittaker?
I don't like his face.
I mean, no one's just knocking out Robert Whittaker.
Yeah, he deserves it, but he just pisses me off, and his fans piss me off as well.
Why?
His fans are those who, how was that racist people? To everything.
Yeah.
You know those people who've never thought anything has ever been racist ever? Unless it suits them.
Yeah.
It's those kind of people.
Those are the worst.
Worst people. Worst people. And they were rude to me on TikToks.
What they say to you on TikTok?
Because I was calling Drickus racist for his comments.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't necessarily just calling Drickus racist. I was basically saying there's a lot of convenience when it comes to talking about racism in the UFC fan base with some people, right? I.e., Drickus calling himself the real African champion. Nothing wrong with that. But if Izzy says something back, you scream racism from the top of your lungs. Why is that? And how comes you guys were so quiet when Paulo Costa was on Twitter using the M-word willy-nilly? You didn't say anything about that.
Like the black Africans were backing us though.
Respect.
Yeah.
Respect to the black Africans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like real
They know
South
what's up.
Africans.
Yeah, because they've been dealing with that their entire life. They've been dealing with that shit, man. Very annoying.
Whose side were the Mexicans on?
The Mexicans. They were on both sides, man.
Always playing that. Always playing that game.
We need better Mexican food in this country, man. Every time I see like Mexican
I know.
food,
All we have is like tortilla and chipotle.
Shit,
Well, there's good like Colombian and South American stuff.
where can I get?
I've had good Colombian.
Brixton, Stockwell.
Well, what's
There's loads
good
of Colombians in
food?
Stockwell.
Have you had Assenheim's?
What?
Assenheim's.
Ass.
Yeah, it's in the title. It's
Ass-
Colombian chicken and rice. It's quite good. It comes with that green sauce. You know that?
Oh
green,
yeah, the yummy chili thing.
Nah, is it chili? It's like a green. I don't know what it is.
I eat like four.
Guacamole.
It's not.
You're thinking
it's not
of
that.
guacamole.
Nah. It's like salsa verde or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yummy.
I eat like 4 countries' foods, and I need to diversify a little bit more.
What countries?
Indian,
Yeah.
Jamaican, Turkish,
An American.
and American, I guess. American fast food.
Yeah.
I need to divert. I don't really like Chinese food, if I'm being
Oh, I
honest.
like Chinese food.
I
like Chinese food. I like.
why am I not eating Colombian food, for example? I should be eating Colombian food.
I think it's because you've never worked in the city.
Yeah, maybe it's
You're
that.
just not exposed to all the different types.
East African foods. I've been seeing some nice
Oh.
platters.
Yeah.
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 Ethiopian food and-
Eritrean, Ethiopian,
Somali
banging
food
curries.
is very popular
Very
now.
unique tasting.
That's East African, right?
My stomach's
Yeah.
rumbling.
Should we get crazy today? Should we go to like an East African restaurant?
Nah,
Probably be.
I'm on a diet.
There's one just down the road.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Banana and rice.
I'm on a diet, man.
Oh.
Banana and rice. You're like, whoa, don't want to.
It's Colombian
Yeah.
food.
I can eat
Colombian
that at home, I guess. I can make that one myself.
There's a Colombian place, Assenheim's. We should go. It's halal as well.
Mashallah. Speaking of Colombians, Israel Adesanya. I'm joking. Such a desperate segue. But I think this should be fairly straightforward. Probably a boring points decision. That's my prediction. Can you give a real prediction this time rather than your shitty 2-way predictions?
I mean, I don't really see Sean Strickland in any capacity getting it done, so I'm going to go with Israel, Palestine, Adesanya.
Actually, I'm going with Sean Strickland by knockout.
Okay, fine. If it happens, it happens.
Yeah. It's not nice,
Hold
isn't
on,
it, when
if it
you call both sides?
Tai Tuivasa.
Hang on a sec. Let's get Luke's prediction. Luke, what are you
Oh,
going
yeah.
for?
Oh, it's the same as whatever Farhan says is the right one.
He's always right.
Yeah, exactly.
Tai Tuivasa. Okay.
Why?
I can't be asked. Tai Tuivasa.
Who's he fighting?
Alexander Volkov.
He should be winning that.
Would he?
Actually,
I don't think he
why
will
should
win
he
that.
be winning
I don't
that?
think he should be winning that.
Yeah,
He just
Volkov's
lost to
good.
Sergey Pavlovich.
I don't know why I discredited Volkov like that. Volkov's a good guy.
I think Volkov's probably going to piece him apart.
He came off a good win recently. Volkov, good for him.
He's probably going to piece him apart, but then again, Ty's got that power, so if he lands, it could be over for Volkov.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
He's coming off back 2 good wins. He knocked out Rosenstrike in the first round, and he beat up Volkov's on a little bit of a tear. I reckon Volkov's jumped on a steroid cycle,
You think?
I think so. Good for Volkov.
2 in a row.
Yeah, 2 first-round knockouts. I think he's on the super juice.
Oh yeah, after losing to Thomas.
Whenever people mysteriously go on like a power run like that, I always assume drugs now.
It's just Zenkai, man.
Yeah, just...
Zenkai.
What's Zenko?
It's,
Zenkai Boost, Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Zenkai Boost. Yeah, see, he knows.
What's that?
Real thing.
It's like Dragon Ball Z in it. Like,
Oh, is that what that is?
When you
Zenkai.
when you get knocked out. No, when you get knocked
Kame-
out hard, you get a power boost when you recover.
That's what's happening.
Kamehameha is just a move.
Yeah. The amount of drugs in these sports is fucking ridiculous.
It's not enough, if you ask me.
I mean, I'd rather that they just legalize it at this point.
Hell yeah, that'd be great. Pride,
Oh,
fucking great.
Yeah.
So many good fights.
muscles on muscles.
Everyone looks fucking great as well.
That's what I want. You can enjoy the fights and then have a lovely wank. It's
What?
delicious.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I didn't
nice.
say that at all.
Should we, because there's not many fights on that card, should we talk about,
Our feelings.
yeah.
That'd be nice.
I have so many of those.
We talk about Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko, which is the week after.
What do you want to say about that?
I don't know.
Really and truly, Shevchenko should correct her mistakes.
Yeah, she should, yeah.
I think she's the more skilled fighter. But will she? I don't know.
It'll probably be like Nunes and Pena.
Can we talk about Rose's finger real quick?
Oh, yeah.
Ugh, that was
What's happened to her finger?
So she made her flyweight debut, and in like the first round, she snapped her.
So the
finger.
first minute or two.
Ah, no, poor
It's
girl.
like all disfigured.
She's gonna throw it. She lost. She lost on points.
Shit.
I
She
thought
did well
she did
considering.
well considering, yeah.
She had no finger.
How'd she do it? Punch.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She probably had a pre-existing injury and it probably snapped again in the fight. So she was fighting one-handed. She
Yeah.
lost. She lost clearly, but considering she couldn't throw that hand at all, her
Yeah.
husband / trainer, what's his name again?
Pat Barry.
Pat Barry. In the she when she sat down, right after the first round, she was like, "My finger's broken," and he went, "You don't need a finger right now." And everyone was like,
It's
"She
true.
really does."
It's kind of true, just because what can you really do about it? So just,
Yeah, but she definitely needs that finger.
I know, but he just wanted to put it out of her mind.
I don't know why she didn't throw more kicks.
I don't know why she went to 125.
Maybe she was just hurting herself.
She's definitely tall, but like strength wise, she didn't look like she belongs in that weight class. That girl looked a lot stronger than her.
I think there's a lot of like just because she's small, it probably still takes a lot for her to make 115.
Yeah.
Like how many people actually weigh 115, bruv? Like that's like you probably weigh 2 115s.
Probably
Yeah,
more.
really.
Yeah.
So you're over 2 roses.
Yeah.
Damn. Shit, man. It's a lot.
I know. Anyway.
Why am I just insulting everyone?
Why make me
I don't
feel
know
like
what's
shit?
wrong
Man?
with
I don't
Make
know.
me feel like shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys.
My self-esteem's painful too.
Guys, it's because I'm wearing all white.
Ow.
I'm sorry.
White power.
Yeah.
Cyril Gahn beat the crap out of Sergey Spig.
In front of the French fans, bro, they were like,
The French fans were,
they made the London fans look like
I know.
pussies.
yeah, because they got that like bass in their
Yeah.
cheers as well. So
Don't know
yeah,
what it
like
is.
it's just all French guys won pretty much.
I was rooting for every non-French guy. Just to
So Cyril Gahn got it done. Marion got it done. Benoit Saint Denis got it done. Morgan Charrier.
Do you know what's interesting? The fight the fans were the most quiet on was the French on French fight because
who
they
was
didn't
that?
have a horse in the race.
Oh, was that Morgan Charrier versus Manolo's? No.
I don't know. There was 2 French dudes fighting each other, and the fans just Michael Bisping went said they went on a fag break.
That yeah, I don't know who that one was.
I don't even like France, and France definitely doesn't like us. Han Solo 2023 and 2022 and 2021.
I mean, like I don't actually like France because clearly they don't.
There's a little bit
They don't-
Islamophobia
There is, and that Benoit Saint Denis had like this like thing, like
Was it like
some Red Cross thing.
Yeah, it's not a good sign.
When you see a Red Cross, it's probably not.
It's like when you go
Good
past
if you're
someone's house
brown.
and they got the Union Jack in
Ah,
the window.
some of them. It's better than having it tattooed on your head.
Yeah, it's not
Some-
great. But that guy you're pulling up, what's his name again? He's a scary dude.
Benoit Saint Denis.
Yeah,
Yeah, he got it done, man.
he looks like one of the 7 disciples.
He's 12 and
How
1.
many disciples were there?
Huh?
6 or 7. How many disciples did Jesus have?
12.
12.
Yeah.
That's a lot, man.
Yeah.
How does he look like one of them?
I don't know. It just kind of looks
How
like
do you
one
even
of
know
the
what they look
disciples.
like?
Yeah, it's a good point actually.
I don't know. I just feel like if they did look like something, they'd look like him.
Okay,
You know?
speculation.
Mm.
12. He's 12 and 1. He beat the shit out of Thiago Moises, who is not a punk. He took Islam Makhachev 4 rounds
It's big.
to get beaten.
I would have gone 5, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an animal. Big respect.
Oh well, that sucks. It's a shit card, man. It's a shit UFC.
It is pretty shit, innit? I don't know why they're doing that.
you know, we mentioned this before, but Dylan Dennis is really cooking the shit out of Logan Paul, man. It is ramped up, and it's not even fun anymore. It's like, it's kind of disgusting, kind of personal, and I don't like it. I feel sorry. Like, what's the goal? Like, I feel sorry for Logan because obviously, you know, that's his fiance. But then I feel sorry for the girl because why is Logan not backing her? Yeah. Defending her honor. Come on, Logan, man, do better than that.
I mean, even if she has slept with a lot of people,
it's not a problem because Logan, you know, he's probably accepted that, and that's his business. I just don't like the fact that he's not backing his missus.
Was this all the video of her giving someone a blowjob? Was that going on Twitter?
Apparently there's that, but there's also like lots of like screenshots of her like talking to.
So some of the
previous life.
Some of the stuff is apparently not her as well, but obviously the internet's gonna just say it's her.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter if it's her or not because she's still gonna catch the flames from that.
That's messed up. You can't be putting people's videos out.
Since when was like misogyny okay all the time?
Like apparently,
in sports?
Dylan showed Aiden Ross.
I'm trying to get the feminist fan base on my side.
Really?
What is it okay just to do this? I don't understand. Like, just go after someone's missus.
Can you edit in a big clap and a cheer for Farhan for being so progressive?
When was it okay though? I don't know. Yeah. Tell me.
That's so right, Farhan.
But do you know what, man? We need more guys like you.
I do rate Dylan Dennis. I do rate Dylan Dennis as a you know, showman. He's getting people talking about it. I would have not talked about it otherwise because it's a shit fight. But he's got people talking about it.
I'm sure
people are going to buy it.
I'm sure Logan Paul's missus feels the exact same way.
That's what I'm saying. She better get a cut of that. So
I mean, she's done the hard work.
She's done all the heavy labour, yeah.
But if Dylan Dennis better win now.
He ain't winning,
bro.
He is not winning.
If he don't win, if he gets like knocked out, bro, he might.
Who is Dylan Davis?
Dylan Dennis. He's Conor McGregor's jiu-jitsu guy.
He's boxing Logan Paul.
Yes.
Yeah. But he's made
the career. Fuck are these fights? They're so. He's
made a huge career of talking.
He's got like a million.
Influencer world.
He's got like a million on.
He's been in the influencer world for a long time as well.
But he's really sick at jiu-jitsu.
He's really sick at jiu-jitsu and he's 1-0 in MMA or 2-0 in MMA.
You know he's got a million.
He can't strike at all.
He's got 1 million followers on X.
Oh,
yeah,
good for him.
X.
I'm not surprised by that.
Weird to say X. He's got 1 million followers on Twitter.
Yeah, and he's trying to give Logan Paul an X right now. Comedy. Yeah, it is a bit silly. At the end of the day, it's not nice. I wouldn't do it personally because I care. And Farhan, you clearly care, and you've made that very apparent, and we're proud of you.
I feel for Nina, whatever her name is.
Luke, do you care?
Huh?
How much do you care?
About what?
Nina Agdal.
About how this poor young lady's being treated.
Oh, I think it's really puerile, pathetic,
it's disgusting,
silly.
And you wouldn't do the same?
No,
I wouldn't do the same. Right.
But it comes to the question: is all fair in love and fight promotion?
No, it's not. No.
What is the line?
People's families and religion. I think those are the two lines.
Okay.
Like, i.e., Conor McGregor calling Khabib's wife a
So Dylan says it's public information, though. So Dylan says this is just on their, like, you know, ex-boyfriend's Twitter accounts, so it's easy to find.
You know what?
He's just making it public.
You're amplifying it.
I guess, yeah.
To make her, to slut shame her.
Yeah.
You're amplifying to slut shame, bro, and that's not okay. It's like bad. So bad. And I think it's about a bigger discussion about
misogyny
and caring.
About.
At the end of the day, we should all just love each other.
Yeah. The funny thing is, the fight might not even happen because they're.
No, he'll pull out.
Might not even happen. So he just chatted shit all this time, build up a following.
So all I saw was a picture of his girlfriend with her mouth open. What's that about?
My mouth's open lots of days.
Yeah, so is he using that to like make it look like she's giving someone a heady weddy?
There's a video.
Right, so he also has a sex tape of her.
So
what's it? That's illegal. He's clearly that's now breaking the law.
But then people are saying it's not her. So
He's gonna get sued, man. How's he not getting sued?
Yeah, but I don't know where it's from. I haven't seen it myself, but I saw it. I heard about it. He just mentioned.
Yeah, I went on Twitter. I didn't even know this was what that fight was about. I just saw Logan Paul trending on Twitter, and then some girl giving someone a blowjob.
Ah,
but you can't see who it is because they've put an emoji over the face.
Oh wow!
How is that
Which
news?
actually looks hilarious.
Yeah, but also like Logan Paul's girlfriend once gave someone else a blowjob.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not
stupid.
like I've given plenty of blowjobs.
Ah,
Plenty.
didn't know that about you.
I want to give at least one before I die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know I'll be good at it.
I don't think you will be.
No,
I think
no.
you're gonna be surprised. I gave a dude a blowjob once, and I thought I'd be good at it. I fucking sucked at it.
Really?
Yeah, really bad.
Pardon the pun.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the logic being, you know what you like,
Yeah. It's
so
like
you feel like
someone else's dick, though. And also, like, there's like subtlety to how you use your mouth and shit.
Can I just say I do not approve of this conversation, but you guys go ahead.
It's a bit homophobic, Farhan.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's in my religion to be against it, so it's fine.
Oh, come on. It's not haram. It's
It is.
It's not.
it's makruh.
It's definitely not.
It's haram.
It's makruh. Is it? Is that how you say it? Makruh.
Makruh.
It's just like
it's naughty.
it's just like
Yeah, it's like, come on.
No, actually,
you like?
it's that's what it is, bro.
oh man. Is it haram to give your husband a blowjob?
What?
If you're like a woman, can a man and woman? All right, is foreplay in a married relationship haram? That's what I'm asking.
No, there's a list of things that are forbidden, and that's not forbidden. So
Really?
yeah.
That's a fun list to have to make. To decide what's okay to do during sex for the next 3,000 years. What a fun list.
What does it say about promoting fights using explicit videos of your
I
opponent's
think
wife?
that's haram. Yeah.
Yeah. You think that's not good enough, mate?
I don't know.
Loophole! By all means.
Dylan Dan's not Muslim, so it's fine.
Oh, speaking of Muslim, we went to Saudi Arabia.
Oh, mashallah.
I can feel some people judge. A few people I've said to that I've gone to Saudi Arabia, I could see the judgmental look on their face. But I think that's all a load of bollocks, to be honest.
Bro, they'll go Germany, yeah?
Yeah.
What did Germany do just like 10 years ago, man?
10 years ago?
Yeah.
I don't think it was 10 years ago, Farhan.
It was to the Jews.
History of Farhan.
It was for the Jews, okay? It was 10 years ago for the Jews.
The last 3 minutes.
They'll go Berlin and be like, oh, I'm doing this comedy in Berlin. Bro, wasn't that long ago?
Sounds like someone needs to stop this guy Hitler. His influence is out of control.
It felt just like yesterday, you know. But, you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, every country
Has done something.
But Saudi's actually not really done anything that bad.
Also, we live in England. Like, we've done... we're still doing everything.
Yeah, we're the gold standard of evil.
Yeah, we're active out here in these streets.
Yeah.
The Iraq War was like less than 20 years ago.
I just want to say Saudi is beautiful. Like,
Wicked place.
it's, you know, I think people have the wrong idea. If you
Yeah,
go,
they
you'll
do.
be shocked how
It's lit.
it is.
It is
It's
litty.
lit. There's too much lit. It's too much light.
Wicked fountains.
It's very good.
I didn't see a single stray bin bag. Did you?
No.
Nope.
I didn't see any homeless people.
Yeah, where are there homeless
They
people?
don't have any.
That's weird. Not one.
Even the homeless people have, like, you know.
Maybe we did see homeless people, but because they're such ballers, we didn't even know they were homeless.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, it's a really nice place. The people are very accommodating.
Yeah.
We lived like kings for 3 days. 4-star hotel with a beautiful view.
Why didn't they give you 5?
You know what? Next time, I'll kick up a fuss about that. You're right.
Oh, the halal McDonald's.
The halal McDonald's that we nearly died for.
Oh yeah, we did nearly die.
Do you want to explain that story?
Well, basically, there was a McDonald's, well, everything's halal there, but there's a McDonald's across the road from our hotel. But the thing is, in Saudi Arabia, you can't just cross the road. Like, there's no crossing, there's no lollipop man, there's no like red or green light.
It's all a motorway.
It's all a motorway.
Trying to cross a motorway.
And this is just a normal road, so We had to get Uber there.
You had to get an Uber to cross the road.
Yeah. Legit, mate. It sounds ridiculous. You can't physically cross the road. There's a massive bollard barrier in the middle, and the cars are going like.
But the thing is, you can cross the road. I saw guys crossing the road, but they're used to it.
They're masters. Yeah,
they're masters at doing it.
Yeah.
Because I asked the guy for direction. He's like, "Yeah, just go across the road." I'm like, "Bro, how?"
That's impossible.
And he did it in front of me, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm good."
If I have to jump over at least one thing, I'm not crossing.
Yeah,
that
he was
road.
jumping over stuff.
I mean?
He was jumping over stuff normally.
Nah, fuck that shit, man.
So they're used to it. You can, but so we got Uber there, had our McDonald's, couldn't get Uber back because the internet in McDonald's wasn't working.
And it was 48 degrees at night time.
So yeah, we managed to get it in the end, but it was stressful.
Like my mouth started drying.
I got
looking for the Uber.
I started getting like heat stroke or something, man, because I felt like I was gonna pass out.
Yeah. I had to put my data roaming on to call the Uber, which costs £14,000 for 2 minutes.
But yeah, the McDonald's was banging, man. All the food was good, man.
All the food.
The halal Big Mac, the halal Big Tasty, the halal Whopper, the halal Chicken Royale.
Our show was in a new movie theater.
Oh yeah.
And we had another whole movie theater as our green room.
Oh yeah.
And you could watch the show from the green room on the big cinema screen.
I was watching it in the cinema room. I was watching his set in the cinema room instead of watching it in the actual crowd because it's just more comfortable.
Yeah.
I reclined the seat back. No one was there.
You fell asleep in the cinema at one point.
I did fall asleep, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, "Where's Farhan?" And I look up to the top of the cinema, man, just asleep.
It was a good time, man. They gave us like loads of nachos and Subway platters, and
was it just you two on the bill? Who else?
No,
Adam Bloom.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Adam Bloom headlined his show,
Yeah.
It's an international comedy, so
okay.
It wasn't just Arabs in the crowd, it was like expats as well.
Yeah.
Adam Bloom is a very smart man.
Yeah.
That man knows legit everything about comedy.
He does.
Yeah.
Like there is nothing. It's like he's swallowed an encyclopedia. I mean, he's been doing it for 35 years. You know, he said something to me, right? Not 35, about 30 years. He said something to me. He asked me, "When were you born?" I said 96. And he said, "Before you were born, I had already done an Edinburgh preview." Which is like mind-blowing.
He's told us he's done Edinburgh like 8-9 times, and the last time was 2007.
Yeah. Think about that. Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
He had 9 hours.
Oh, he's got his book coming out.
It's already out. It went to number 1 on Amazon. Big up Adam Bloom.
Well done.
We love you, Adam.
Buy his
Thank
book.
you for the memories.
Buy his book. I'm gonna buy the book. Did you buy the book?
I am gonna buy the book. Yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I'm debating whether to buy a hard copy or the Kindle version.
You should send this to him as promo.
Yeah, we should. Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. I'm sure it'll get him like 1 buy. Better than nothing. Adam wasn't. Fatia Saleh was on the trip.
Salman Malik. Then there was some Arab American comedian.
Maher Matar.
Yeah,
it was
good,
amazing,
man. It was fun.
They just paid for everything.
Apart from the comedy, what was your favorite part of Saudi Arabia?
The Shisha Lounge was kind of what I liked.
Was it?
Yeah, because I wanted the shisha.
I didn't like that shisha.
It wasn't about the shisha. It was more about the vibe and the aesthetic.
Yeah, the vibe was, everything was on point, but that shisha was just weird.
Their shisha is very bland.
What flavor
in Saudi
was
Arabia.
it? Camel.
Cinnamon and
Sweet
gum,
camel.
which is basically camel, really.
Sweet camel. Sweet camel and gummy bears.
And then we met like an influencer with like 9 million followers who was very nice.
Oh yeah, what was his name?
Hitler.
I don't know. It was Hitler. Yes, live in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And then that woman passed out in the shisha lounge and she hit her head on stone, right? She hit her head, right? And loads of people started rushing towards her. And I saw like this rich old Saudi man wearing the full thobe, right? Lean forward and then lean back, crossing legs, and just start smoking the shisha, staring at her. Not a shit given. Watching her like it's like the entertainment, like a belly dancer just came out.
That food was banging, man.
When I didn't see her fall, but I heard her head hit the floor.
Why'd she pass out? What happened?
I don't know. I didn't ask her. But weirdly, there was a doctor. That's very convenient, isn't it?
It's a Muslim country.
The Middle Easternness in people came out when she passed out, though.
Is it?
Because, you know, when someone passes out here, British people were fairly organised. One person will take the lead and say, "No one crowd her, please give her some space." One person will come and the hospital will be there, and the hospital van, whatever you call an ambulance. Jesus Christ. An ambulance will be there and she'll be taken away. No ambulance was called for this girl. 45, every woman decided to gather around her, right, in the lounge. If anything, it was making worse, because if you've passed out probably because of the heat, right, do you really need 50 people surrounding you? one guy's just fanning her as if that's gonna make a fucking difference.
I mean, it was hot in there. There wasn't much AC, plus there's fumes all around you.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Maybe if she had shisha, she might have been lightheaded. Who knows?
Maybe my shisha was the final straw.
The Camel, yeah.
Yeah.
I really like Riyadh Boulevard. You didn't get to go for it fully.
Sorry, but that's what I meant. The whole aesthetic of that place. I mean, but you went there properly. Yeah.
Yeah. So like, you went to the back bit where the cinema was.
Yeah.
Bro, this place was like, I imagine it was like Vegas but on steroids, man. It was like, there was arcades everywhere. There was outdoor go-karting, which we did. There was like, every fast food you can imagine was there. Everything. Had like Haagen-Dazs, McDonald's, Buffalo Wild Wings. Bro, it was amazing, man.
The city really does come to life at like 2 a.m. though.
Yeah, I mean, it's because it's so hot, so they don't really start their evenings until the evening, like 6, 7.
I thought Saudi just lost the plot for a second, right? Because in my head, because we were going around at like normal hours.
No one was there.
We were working, and I was like, have they really just built this entire city for nobody?
Yeah.
And then around 1 a.m. we realized, oh no, this is just like when people come out.
Yeah, I had the same thing when I went to Morocco.
Oh really?
Yeah, everyone comes out at like 2.
So you just think the place is abandoned, and then you're like, oh no.
Well, yeah, it's like you're in the desert, so like, yeah, why would you go out? Otherwise, you just pass out like that lady did.
Yeah, I didn't really think about it, but yeah, they really do come out like 1. Yeah, she should have just stayed home that day.
It was good, man.
It was an amazing trip.
They pay for everything. They pay for your go-karting.
No. So they paid for the flight, the hotel. They gave us free food, but if we wanted stuff like McDonald's, like on our own.
But they took us to restaurants and stuff.
They took us to restaurants. Go-karting and stuff like Muhsin was doing his show. So before the show started, me and another comedian, Salman, we just like went around and then we're like, go-karting was like 20 quid for outdoor.
That's very cheap.
That's not bad, yeah.
And it was outdoor. It was sick. I won. It was I didn't even have a license and it was sick. So
yeah, it was a trip of an experience. Never thought when I did my first ever open mic at Lions Den Comedy Club would I be doing stand up in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
Your first gig was at Lions Den.
Yeah, because I just googled comedy in London.
You have such the energy of someone who goes to Lions Den.
Bro, that place is a cult.
Yeah, it's mad.
My first gig was a showcase at the Amuse Moose one.
Is that good?
It was pretty good. It was a good gig, yeah. But then, obviously, it's like all, they're all nice to you and stuff. But the actual first real open mic I did was Rising Stars, which again wasn't too bad. And then I think I did like Comedy Virgins and all that.
Yeah. Have you ever done Lines then?
Nah.
It's something. Should we go watch it tonight for the shits and gigs?
What was your first gig?
I think Comedy Virgins.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense. I think most people would do that.
Have you ever done Lines Den?
Yeah, I've done Lines Den bare.
Yeah,
I love it. It's mental.
Did you have it when Felix?
Yeah,
the homeless lady who just...
She's still there.
Is she really? Yeah. It's on Tuesdays. I kind of want to go check out what's happening there.
Yeah.
Do like regular circuit comedians still go there, or is it literally just people who only do Lines Den?
It's its own crew it's like its own circuit.
Yeah.
Have any of them that like been a part of that cult gone on to do big things?
I don't think so.
I don't know about big things. There's definitely good comics come out of there.
Because in like wrestling, before they get to WWE, back in the day, they had the Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Yeah.
And so Ohio Valley Wrestling in 2004 had it's called the Top 4 year. So in that year, they produced Batista, Brock Lesnar, Randy Orton and John Cena all in the same year.
That is a big year to be fair.
Does Lions Den have a...
Lions Den made Ridwan, Ollie, Moore.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Are they in that crew?
They used to go there a lot, yeah.
Oh, that's probably the Lions Den Elite 4 then.
When I did Lions Den, that was my first like 3 gigs, right?
Yeah.
I generally thought that I had like smashed comedy. Because it was the most, when you write legit at the time, I don't know if it's still the case, if you write comedy clubs in London, it was like one of the most reviewed places. Man. So I thought I was in like the mecca of comedy.
Yeah.
When it turns out the mecca of comedy was down the road a little bit.
No, it turns out mecca comedy was in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I did that with Monkey Business.
Oh, really?
Monkey Business.
Monkey Business is not that bad though. I think it gets a bad rep.
But it's not what you think it is.
No.
Yeah. And then you go there and you're like, oh, wait, what?
Yeah.
But it's in a decent place.
Mm-hmm. When I met the guy, we can say it on here. He's never going to hear this. When I met the guy who runs it, right?
Ruining your career, Moose.
Yeah. He said, "Don't believe don't believe the things you hear about me. And I was like, I've not heard anything about you, but now I want to know.
I've heard the things.
That's the funniest thing. I might start saying that to people just to fuck with them. Be like, don't believe anything they say.
I've heard all the things, man.
This is Muhsin. Don't believe what they say about.
Do you know what he said? What he said to me the first time I met him? He was like, Farhan, in that toilet that you just went in, I had relations with a woman in there 16 years ago.
Oh, right, okay.
Those words.
What a bizarre thing to tell you on the first time of meeting you.
That is wildly opposing things to tell both of you.
Yeah.
One of you is like, don't believe anything that they say, and then one of the one's like, remember when I got handsy with that girl in the toilet?
Don't believe anything you hear about me. For him, I'm notorious. And then later on in the show, there was a woman wearing a low-cut top, right? And she was sat in the front row, and he looked at her boobs and then went, "Oh, hello." It's like, bro, like, what do you want?
That's quite funny.
Have you got any random topics you want to talk about?
I feel like we're already in it. What you got?
You know, we're talking about McDonald's and stuff, yeah?
Yeah.
I've seen other podcasts replicate what we do.
Oh.
Yeah, piss me off.
Yeah, we are very influential.
I know who I'm talking about.
We are very influential, I guess, as the #1 podcast in the UK.
I just want to say that fast food in Saudi was a lot better than here.
It was.
Even like that Buffalo Wild Wings, that burger, just some crappy little slider they gave us, that was better than most burgers I've had.
Yeah.
That cost like £12 here. So.
As a bad Muslim who's seen both sides, I can confirm halal McDonald's better than non-halal McDonald's. Yeah. Trust me.
The large meal was like,
both.
the large meal was like, I don't even know.
And the bread was sweet because I don't think they have any laws on sugar in Saudi Arabia.
I think it's American bread, bro.
Oh man, it was good.
That Big Mac was so good, man.
You weren't so crazy about the chicken nuggets, but I felt like the chicken nuggets were even better.
Chicken nuggets taste a bit fake.
And the there you can get like a nice like fresh smoothie there.
Oh, I didn't have that.
I had it. It was very nice. Never in my life have I had a big tasty chips and then a freshly made banana and strawberry smoothie.
Oh, wow.
Just to wash it all down.
Big
Absolutely
tasty.
Fantastic.
I'm not too crazy on the Big Tasty, I can't lie. I thought the Big Mac was better.
You're wrong.
A Big Mac just tasted better, man. I don't know.
You're wrong.
But Big Mac is the classic, so...
A Big Tasty is just a better burger in my opinion. Luke, what are you saying? Big Tasty or Big Mac?
I don't really fuck with McDonald's, to be honest.
Really?
Nah, it all tastes fucking weird. It's like really sweet, like all of it.
What do you eat?
I don't know. Food.
That's a good question, actually. Hang on, that's a bad question, actually. Right? What do you not eat?
I don't really eat McDonald's, but that's the only thing that.
Really?
But I never had it as a kid, so it was never like.
Did you have like health conscious parents? Or they just didn't get you McDonald's?
No, my mum was health conscious, but she just used to make a massive bowl of pasta and just eat that every day.
So what?
Really?
Yeah.
That's all she'd eat?
That's what she was like working all the time, so she just.
Is that what she feed you as well?
Yeah, that's what she feed me. So she'd just make a huge bowl of like tuna pasta.
Oh, that's nice.
And then just leave it, and then we could just like heat it up and stuff.
Oh, I thought you meant like pasta.
Boiled pasta.
Yeah, pasta.
With nothing.
Sauce. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
You said like a big bowl of pasta. I was like, this sounds like child abuse.
I didn't get raised in the favelas.
Yeah. You know what's really nice?
Favelas probably eat good food, man.
They probably do it.
They probably do.
They do.
Fresh fruit and shit.
Yeah. Pasta with just butter is actually really nice.
It is quite nice.
Yeah, like surprisingly.
Is it because your niece had that and you tried it?
Yeah. Yeah, legit. I was like, let me see what this is all about. And I was like, I see why you like this.
Because my mum made it for my niece and nephew and I smelled it. I was like, that smells good. What is that? And then I tried it. I was like, yeah, okay. Not bad.
My mum, it's a Turkish Cypriot thing, yeah?
Yeah.
We have penne pasta or spaghetti with grated halloumi.
Oh.
Grated halloumi?
Grated halloumi.
I didn't know you
fried or like...
No.
Raw. Yeah.
Raw.
I didn't know you could
with mint
halloumi.
Yeah, you can. Of course you can.
Raw halloumi?
Raw halloumi.
What?
Mint on it as well, and boiled chicken thighs, and then you push it,
chicken.
bro, with a little bit of the pasta water. Oh my days!
That doesn't sound good at all.
No, it's delicious. It's so simple.
Wait, first of all, you're having boiled chicken, uncooked halloumi.
Yeah.
Pasta water is your flavor.
Pasta water emulsifies everything together to make a sauce.
No.
Yeah, it does, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, Turkish Cypriots, get in the comments.
Bro,
It is banging.
I think you got abused as a child.
No, it's a traditional Turkish Cypriot gift.
Oh, sure it is, man.
It is banging.
We're gonna have boiled shoe with pasta.
Boiled shoe with pasta.
Next
Classic
time,
Cypriot.
next time you come to my house to flirt with my mum, I'll get her to make it for you.
I don't want it.
No, trust me, it's
No.
nice. In fact, where could we go to get that today?
I don't want
It's
that.
impossible.
Let's not do that.
This is our equivalent of banana and rice. You know when like people like question Somali people about why they eat banana and
That
rice?
sounds like it's probably enjoyable though. But
No,
what
it's-
you just described
is that-
sounds like a chore.
It's
Do you
delicious.
mean actual banana or like plantain?
No, they'll have like a banana.
Like
Somali people will have like a
cooked up.
banana.
just raw banana.
I don't know if they do anything to the banana, but it is a
No, they
banana.
literally peel a banana and just mush it in their hands with rice and just put it in their
There
mouth.
you go. Yeah.
So it's like rice pudding then.
And I guess it is. Yeah. Who was it? I think maybe Diesel was telling me, who's a Somali comedian, very funny guy. He said that it's because the food's so spicy, it helps cool things down.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't see why. It's like coleslaw.
I've heard worse things, man.
Yeah.
Like, all right, so when I was a kid, my favorite sandwich was a jam and cheese sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Jam and cheese.
Jam and cheese. And people question that, but you get the saltiness of the cheese.
No, that makes sense to me.
Yeah, it's delicious.
It's a cheese board. You get that stuff that's like jam. What's it called?
Exactly.
Quince. Quince.
I don't know what it is, but exactly.
That.
And relishes and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's jam.
It's delicious. I got my missus to try one once, and she was pushing back, and then the next day she made another one, so I converted her. If you're wondering for recommendations on cheeses and jams, get strawberry jam and Edam cheese. Banging combo.
Do you butter the bread?
Sometimes.
Huh.
Yeah, sometimes.
Your food preferences sound shit, man.
Fuck you. What do you eat? What's your weird thing?
I don't really eat.
Curry?
Curry's like the number one thing in the UK. So
How many times a week does your mum cook curry?
not really much at all.
Yeah, you guys are quite like Western with your
No,
dinners.
I mean, back in the day, my dad would make it all the time. But then, you know, as kids moved out and stuff, and then
So what's your mum cooking for dinner typically?
yesterday she made tandoori chicken.
Okay. So we're still in the
Yeah,
ballpark. You know what I meant, bro. You should have just said yes.
yeah.
All right, what's she cooking today?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No.
What'd you do to her?
Well, I told her I'm eating out today. So
Oh, yeah. My brother, my brother's a chef by training, so he'll just cook random shit, right? What's funny about chef by
I
training?
love the way you said by training, not by trade.
Oh no, yeah, because he's not working right now. He's between jobs, and because he's not working right now, but he still likes to cook, right? So it'll be like 2 a.m, and I'll go downstairs, and man's just making a katsu curry. I'm like, "Why are you making that?" I was like, "I was bored."
He just has to cook.
Yeah, it's just fun, but it drives my mom crazy because he'll like cook something, right? And if he doesn't like the taste of it, instead of letting us decide whether we like it or not, he'll just dump everything.
Oh, that's annoying.
That is very annoying. Yeah, it causes a lot of division in the family. How long have we been going for?
52 minutes.
Oh, we should wrap this up.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is bare hot in here, by the way. I think it's that time of year
Yeah,
where it's
it's
just
way
hot in
too
here.
Well, it's like 30 degrees outside.
I thought there was AC in here.
There is, but it makes a noise. So
Yeah.
turn it off when you guys are in here.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the Punchline Podcast. It's been an absolute thrill to be with you. My name is Muhsin Yesilada. This is Farhan Solo, who's already vaping. Luke, beautiful eyes, Chilton.
The damage was done, man.
I'm sorry.
It's,
On the
sounds patronizing now.
I'm sorry. I love you. Thank you for coming. If you've listened this far, you are an incel, and you should be forbidden from using the internet. Goodbye.